let's go ahead. Let's jump into our winners. I have two. I'll go ahead. I'll give you my two there, Uncle Dave. I don't have big handicaps on these because I didn't think that I really needed them. I'm going with Cam Young 28-1. I'm going with Ben Griffin at 22-1. Look, I could have took Colin Morikawa. I could have took the biggest favorites on the board. I could have went and tried to take a bunch of long shots. If you ask me who are legit long shot guys, maybe like a Grillo or something like that, or maybe a Gracerman or something like that. But I really think Cam Young and Ben Griffin are just as good as Colin Morikawa right now. Like they are golfing that well that there's no reason that they can't win. So I didn't want to take the favorite. I wanted to take two guys that have been good, have been very good to me. I mean, if you look at what Cam Young has done, he's one of the better golfers right now. But Ben Griffin is like, his stats are looking like Scottie, believe it or not. I'm looking at Scottie's stats. I'm looking at Ben Griffin's stats on what Ben Griffin has been doing. Like this dude's just on fire. It's only a matter of time before he knocks down a win. And this is a tournament in a field that he could probably go out there and just do his thing. So I gotta use Ben Griffin at 22-1. And Cam Young's just been really good to me. He's been putting lights out, driving really well. This course probably suits his game. So those are the two winners that I'm going with, Uncle Dave. Cam Young, 28-1, Ben Griffin 22-1. What do you got?
Well, I took kind of a captain obvious pick for one of my winners, and it's a guy that a lot of people are going to be invested in this week, and that's Ben Griffin. I mean, I hate to do it. You know, you like him, a lot of people like him, but there's good reason to, Sleepy. I mean, one of the keys for me is Ryder Cup points, and although given his season, Bradley should pick him, but he can, with a really good show, and he can kind of automatically qualify with another good week. So I'm also betting him top 10 at plus 210. But, if you look at the FedEx Cup standings, Griffin's sixth, and I don't know whether with the removal of strokes, it's probably not as mandatory to be, first, second, third, but all the guys all the guys ahead of him in the standings this week aren't playing in this tournament. So I mean, he could move up significantly. I mean, he could probably get up into two or three. So not only is he an elite golfer, and I remember when I gave him out, I don't know, it might have been when he won. I don't remember. I saw the same thing you did. I'm looking across the board, and his stats are Scheffler like. So yeah, it's obvious, but at that price, I guess it's not that obvious to some people. And the other guy I took, and the last guy I'm going to give out, and if you remember by process of elimination, you should know is Akshay Bhatia at 45-1, and I'm a little surprised he was so cheap. I mean, I wouldn't have expected him to be 45-1 in this field. I would have thought down 30, 35 maybe. But, yeah, he hasn't had the year he had last year. But speaking of last year, he's been second here before. Like, I believe it was last year, if not last year, the year before. And he's also 40th in the FedEx Cup standings. And, as I mentioned earlier, only the top 30 ultimately make it to Eastlake. And that's kind of a big deal. So, he's got the incentive if he can putt. I think we'll see him around Sunday. So I'm with you on Ben Griffin, and I guess I'm with you on your head-to-head because I like Akshay, Sleepy.
All right. Well, that makes me feel pretty good there, Uncle Dave. It doesn't seem like you and I are against really any of the picks that we gave out. So, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, kind of find our groove over the last couple of weeks, and hopefully we go ahead and we cash one of these winners.